Spoiler alert ahead of this video. I have nothing to say, not a thing. No pseudo-philosophical waffling, no paced pearls of wisdom. I hadn't even expected to be out on the bike today. I thought it was going to rain. Actually, the day has dawned clear and crisp and rather bloody lovely. So I hastily assembled a plan that would keep me outdoors for a good few hours, and I figured if I'm going to go out, I may as well document the occasion for future historians and invite all you fine folk along with me. So here we are. Brace yourself for excitement like you've never known as I go on a little bike ride, attempt to bake some bread in the woods, and maybe rough out a spoon blank somewhere along the way. It's going to be rock and roll, people. Let's do this. If you watched my last video, my tarp camping one, you would have seen me fail spectacularly at cooking a camp dinner. So I'm going to try and redeem myself a bit this afternoon, albeit by lowering the bar somewhat. I'm going to try and do another loaf of bread. This time I'm doing it in full daylight. I'm not going to attempt to mix the dough in a bag, and I'm going to cook it in an oven rather than a pan, which I think will be a little bit less prone to burning. We shall see. Hopefully I'm not going to go hungry again. I fear I might be inadvertently starting a new video series here of me failing to make bread in the woods. This recipe I'm using is super simple. Flour, salt, sugar, baking powder, yogurt and water until it looks like dough, right? It's bread, it's not rocket science. But I didn't measure any amounts again, and I've made it really wet and sticky. I've got no flour left to try and deal with that, but this is an important survival situation, so I'm just gonna bake it and see what happens, to be honest. Live and learn. Hey, here we go. So there we go, for what it's worth, the slop is in the oven. We shall see what happens. For best results, when you're using this billy can oven thing, you're supposed to have some thermal mass in the bottom, which generally means chucking some rocks in. I'm down by the river, so it's all just flints really, which will explode if they get hot. So I'm gambling that chalk doesn't, and I've thrown a couple of lumps of chalk in the bottom. So we shall see. There's a chance that the bread is going to be disgusting. There's also now a chance the bread is going to explode and kill me. So this is all getting very exciting. Science, isn't it? While the amazing bread is cooking, we can get on to the second task of the day, which is to rough out a spoon. I've got a bit of ornamental cherry that came from a pruning job my mum was doing. So I'm going to get into that with the little saw and the hatchet and see if I can get some spoon blanks out of it. I haven't done any whittling for a long time, so I'll see if I can do this without losing a finger as well. I'm going to be honest, folks, I am denied about how to deal with that shot. I could edit that, I could cut just before the end, maintain my reputation as a capable outdoor woodsman, spoon whittling, bike wizard god type figure, but I'm not going to. I'm going to show you exactly as it happened, which is that I tried to split that cherry log, it bounced, it flew off, it hit my oven, smack on, knocked it over. The billy can rolled several times. I haven't looked inside. I just picked it up, put it back on, scooped my embers back in, and hoping I've kept some heat. I mean, the bread was going to be horrible anyway, we all know that. So this is the way it goes sometimes. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why you're watching this nonsense channel anyway. Oh God. I think it's going to be third time lucky on the bread. Let's try and get this spoon sorted, I guess. Okay, moment of truth, folks. Let's get this bread out. It's been in there for 45 minutes now. It smells good. I can smell it wafting up on the wood smoke. It's lovely, but I dread to think what this is going to taste like. Here we go. It's a little bit doughy. It's got a really good flavour. It's slightly smoky. I'm going to put some butter and jam on that. Well, the consistency means that you can't really slice it. Probably about 55% of it is stuck to the inside of the pan, but actually with a dollop of butter and my mum's homemade raspberry jam, it's not bad at all. I was thinking I'd probably end up feeding most of it to the swans, but as it is, I'm going to sit here in the fading sunlight. I'm going to eat the rest of my disgusting bread thing. Some of it I might have to eat with a spoon, but I'm going to finish it off. I'm going to get these spoons blanked out and then sign off, I think. It's tempting to label the day as a failure, and for the sake of a clickbaity thumbnail, I probably will in the thumbnail at least, but actually it hasn't been a failure at all. It's a lovely ride out here. I've got a lovely ride back. I got to have a little fire, a blanked out spoon and 2 butter spreaders. I baked a pan full of sticky brown ick and got to spend the afternoon by the river under the trees, listening to the birds in the sunshine. On paper, I achieved almost nothing. I wouldn't ask for it to be any other way. It's been a spectacular afternoon. I will revisit the bread. This is going to be a little personal crusade of mine. I have to get it right, and I have to get it right on video and prove to you people that I can do it. I have done it. It will happen. So watch this space. Not today though. Today I'm going to pack up and head home. So if you've made it this far, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all the usual stuff. If you're feeling generous, check out the Ko-fi link below. That's ticking along nicely, not going up nor down. Thank you to all these folk who support me on a monthly basis. Thank you to all the unnamed heroic few who just chip in one off here and there. It's all massively appreciated. Thank you very much. I'm very hopeful that soon I am actually going to have some stickers, maybe some other merch. I've got designs. They're happening. They're coming. I will be previewing them very soon, hopefully. So look out for that. If that spoon and those butter spreaders come out as anything decent, you might see those going up on the Kofi shop. There's been nothing up there for a long time either. I've been very slack with my whittling. Not my waffling though. I'm a waffling. A waffle, waffle, waffle. I'm done. Another day, another failed bread baking session. I'll see you all for the next one. Bye now.